We meet the NASA scientists who repaired a spacecraft from 15 billion miles away. The Voyager 1 is known for being the first spacecraft to go beyond our solar system.
Why would something smaller than the head of a pin become everything that we see in the cosmos, has a tendency towards complexity, and that we are one of the driving forces of this? People have always been in awe of the night sky. The more technology improves, the farther into space we are able to send things. One of the amazing feats of space travel was the launching of the Voyager spacecraft in 1977. These were probes sent in to study the outer planets. While both Voyager 1 and 2 were launched, Voyager 1 remains the farthest human-made object from Earth. Amazing scientists with its findings, even 47 years since its launch. In this video, Voyager 1 recently made a finding that has NASA experts baffled. Join us as we demystify the myths and uncover the chilling discoveries of this scientific marvel. The Voyager 1. The spacecraft is now billions of miles away from Earth and has explored regions of space never seen before on its journey beyond the influence of the Sun Voyager. While that was, in and of itself, a milestone, recent data from the spacecraft have yielded something far more astonishing. And how that might challenge conventional physics and space, rewriting the textbooks on what we thought we knew about the universe, is just extraordinary. Of course, Voyager 1's journey couldn't be less than remarkable, not only regarding longevity, but even more so because it has given way to scientific treasure. A spacecraft designed to operate for a period of only a few years had long since outlived expectations when completing historic flybys of Jupiter and Saturn, returning images of those gas giants and their moons in stunning detail. As Voyager 1 stands testament to scientific ingenuity, we are left to wonder what exciting things it always records out in space. Let's look at the discoveries. The discovery. Voyager 1 cosmic explorer cruised across the vastness of space and finally penetrated in 2012 the boundary of the heliosphere, named the heliopause. Above this threshold lies the frontier of interstellar space that hurtles an infinite territory sprinkled with stars, hardly disturbed by the gravitational tugs of single stellar systems. Beyond this threshold, a region yet unexplored, conditions not easy to appreciate with conventional understanding faced Voyager 1. According to NASA officials, data returned from the Brave spacecraft showed that something unnamed, an unidentified force or energy field, seemed to exist. This discovery surprised the astrophysicists, who were looking for an explanation of this phenomenon amidst a feeling that this might run against most of the assumptions made about the environment of interstellar space. The ingenious Voyager 1 data indicated there was a possible unconventional source of energy that couldn't be attributed to electromagnetic or gravitational classes. These two forces might predominate in the extrastellar realm. This form of energy interacted with matter in ways unforeseen by any theories advanced to date. The implication was profound. There was some hidden force, or forces perhaps, operative everywhere in the universe. A discovery of an object possessing such properties would therefore be a fundamental shift in the way we handle cosmology, possibly even in how future space travel is designed. It was curiously suitable for the times that such a revelation should surface when space agencies and private entrepreneurs alike began to set their eyes on even bigger voyages of sending not just robotic but manned missions to Mars and beyond, establishing human settlements on other planets, and sending probes to distant star systems. By now, the nature of interstellar space had become of the greatest importance. Indeed, this may well be a discovery by Voyager 1, confirming a finding that would bring into sharp focus a paradigm shift, needing new technologies and new ways of flying safely through these mysterious regions of space. Scientific implications. The reason dark energy is so mysterious for astronomers and physicists alike is because scientists don't really understand it. Voyager 1 might have detected something related to dark energy. This could be a big break in understanding space. This would mark the first ever signature of dark energy's effects on small scales. Perhaps the phenomenon is not dark energy after all, but rather a new form of force or energy field that has not been discovered yet. This would create an entirely new branch of study within physics. The researchers at this time merely have models based on known forces and particles in describing how matter and energy behave in space. If indeed it is a new force that Voyager 1 found, then these models may have to change. But then again, it would not come as a surprise because science has gotten us through many surprises. To begin with, quantum mechanics burst into the scene in the early 1900s and revolutionized physics, breaking most of the traditional concepts that had been held about matter and energy. This new force, if discovered, could bring about equally revolutionary changes. This could even facilitate ways to manipulate space and energy beyond our imagination. This could result in immense ramifications, not only in space travel but also in life on Earth. It's even possible that Voyager 1 is simply detecting the presence of other space entities or events in general that have not been fully grasped. Maybe it's feeling the pull of some other star, distant, or some other black hole out there. Or maybe it's just detecting some radiation from something weird in space. Or maybe it sees something entirely new that does not fit into our present ideas about stars, planets, or black holes. Whatever the reason, such a finding has made people excited about the Voyager missions once more. The fact that it continues churning out data proves how brilliant and resilient the 1970 technology was. Many scientists are very careful regarding what to say about this news. They do not want to jump to a conclusion from the data obtained. Yet everyone recognizes that Voyager 1 opened new ways of investigation for space physics. Scientists worldwide closely looked through the data sent back by Voyager 1. Some of them have been working on new theories explaining what happened. Others want to send more spacecraft to explore space between the stars better. If this is really a new force, then it can start a new era of space exploration. This finding has wide ramifications in both scientific and technological respects. It has brought people back to just how exciting Voyager missions can be after all these years. It just shows old spacecraft can still come across brilliant things. But before we dive into the future possibilities, let's pause for a moment. What if Voyager 1 has just stumbled upon something even more groundbreaking? Something that challenges everything we think we know about space and the forces within it? Could we be on the verge of rewriting the very laws of physics? Technological implications. New information about interstellar space may come along with propulsion systems, sources of energy, and communication techniques. Such discoveries might in some way offer an opportunity to make it possible for humanity to achieve the dreams of interstellar flights or colonization of other planets one day. These could have deep philosophical implications, extending centuries into the future. Man has always tried to understand the universe and life. With every new discovery, man comes closer to answering very basic questions about existence, time, and space. The latest discovery made by Voyager 1 can be the next step for humanity in reviewing its understanding of the universe and its role within it. This may open up new perspectives on the cosmos and challenge our traditional notions about reality. There is growing excitement as NASA and other space agencies analyze data from Voyager 1. The finding infuses fresh energy into astrophysics, enabling scientists to think creatively and explore new possibilities. In fact, many questions remain, but for sure, the journey of Voyager 1 is still far from over. While it moves farther away from Earth, it still continues to send precious data that might help solve some of the biggest enigmas of the universe. This finding underlines the importance of long-term space missions. Success with Voyager 1 is a strong enough reason to invest more in space explorations. The breakthrough discoveries it brought proved even space missions that are decades old may provide insights of vital importance. Racing through the void, Voyager 1 has still been able to amaze and redefine human perception of the universe. New discoveries in space exploration. Such an expanded understanding of interstellar environments may form the basis for new and novel propulsion mechanisms, sources of energy, and communication methodologies. This may provide the quantum leap that humanity is seeking in the quest for space missions that could even make such travel between Earth and other celestial bodies possible. The philosophical implications for centuries to come would be one of the profound benefits of this knowledge. One of the longest sought-after understandings by humans is related to the nature of the universe and the extent to which we are part of it. Each revolutionary discovery multiplied that answer to some of the most basic questions about life, time, and space. And maybe this recent Voyager 1 discovery could be another turning point for man's ever-quenching thirst for knowledge, for us to review our current theory about the universe and our relationship to it again. Such revelations will question long-held convictions about the nature of reality and open new paths to consider in the vast expanse of space. Meanwhile, NASA and other space agencies are continuously into a deep analysis of data received from Voyager 1, which is keeping interest in what is yet to come alive. This rejuvenates the field of astrophysics by motivating scientists to pitch in with new ideas and explore previously unvisited realms. Although all questions have not been answered, one thing is for sure: the space journey of Voyager 1 is not over as yet. It continuously sends back vital intelligence from the far-flung reaches of its continued recession from Earth, perhaps unraveling some of the most profound enigmas of the cosmos. This revelation underlines how important these prolonged space missions are. At its launch in 1977, nobody could have foreseen that Voyager 1 would remain operational well into almost 5 decades later, or that it would make such unprecedented discoveries. Success with Voyager 1 is a sure testimony to further investment in space explorations, not only for short-term returns, but also for the possibility of uncovering revelations that will have long-lasting impacts on science and technology. At a distance of about 13 billion miles from Earth, or over 100 AU from the Sun, Voyager 1 continuously amazes and challenges mankind's understanding of the universe. Conceived modestly, the Voyager 1 has become arguably one of the most incredible scientific instruments ever designed, following its unprecedented detection of some unidentified force or energy in interstellar space. What makes this discovery even more interesting is that Voyager 1 was never supposed to do that. The technology powering the spacecraft as it journeys into the most outer reaches of the solar system and beyond harks back to the late 1970s. But even as it comes from vintage origins, Voyager 1 has been probably one of the most resilient and adaptive spacecraft to explore where no man has gone before. The interstellar space. While the finding of this mysterious force has generated a significant amount of interest, it is important to place the whole Voyager 1 journey and what it is facing into perspective. Space is far from a vacuum. Outside the Earth's atmosphere, it contains a great deal of particles, radiation, and magnetic fields, just at much lower concentrations compared to that within the realm of our solar system. Such previously theoretical domains have now been substantiated with groundbreaking findings presented by Voyager 1 and serve as an obtainable testimony from the unvisited fringes of the cosmos. With each transmission, Voyager 1 paints that portrait of interstellar space with features so unique nobody would have ever thought possible. To understand what Voyager 1 has revealed, one has to understand the kind of environment in which it now finds itself. Interstellar space, beyond the heliopause, the point at which the solar wind from the Sun no longer acts to neutralize the surrounding interstellar medium, operates under a completely different set of rules. By crossing that threshold, Voyager 1 passed into a space controlled by galactic rather than solar forces. In its travels through the interstellar medium, the fragile mixture of gases, dust, and cosmic rays emanating from other stars and supernovae, the spacecraft is beginning to send back evidence that those interactions are far more energetic than previously imagined. Voyager 1's groundbreaking discovery challenges our understanding of the universe. The groundbreaking discovery of Voyager 1 involves forcing researchers to reconsider the very composition of the universe. Since the dawn of history, physicists have dealt with a universe containing just 4 fundamental forces: gravity, electromagnetism, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force. The finding of energy that refuses to go into any of these categories indicates that at least unseen forces beyond the current scientific perceptions do exist. If true, this could mark a paradigm shift in theoretical physics somewhat analogous to the quantum mechanics revolution of the early 20th century, in which our understanding of atomic and subatomic objects was radically changed. Such a discovery consequently extends its implications from the realm of abstract theory to practical applications. For decades, the search for new sources of energy has been driving technological development. If indeed Voyager 1 did find an entirely new form of energy, then possibilities of new breakthroughs within the creation and propulsion mechanisms of energy could be opened. Just think about every spacecraft being able to make use of such energy for better traversing in space, therefore being able to go on longer journeys through interstellar space more quickly. It could be the key to fulfilling mankind's dream of traveling among other stellar systems. This unknown force or energy could be one more reason for possibly answering one of the most mysterious and important questions in cosmology: the nature of dark matter and dark energy. These ethereal constructs, unseen as yet, theoretically compose much of the mass and energy of the universe. Dark matter is believed to gravitationally pull on galaxies and clusters, while dark energy has been proposed as a reason for the accelerating expansion of the universe. Even though the finding of Voyager 1 does not directly relate to any of these phenomena, dark matter or dark energy, the event may provide new insights into the invisible forces of shaping the universe. Implications for interstellar exploration. The fantastic journey of Voyager 1 has driven home just how immense the scales of distance and time are in the concern of interstellar travel and communication. At the speed of light, it takes the message from Voyager 1 about 21 hours to reach Earth. That huge delay served to remind us of just how immense the universe is and how hard it will be to figure out its secrets. If ever mankind wants to send an astronaut or a probe to another star system, we will have to find ways of communicating and traveling that can cross such enormous distances. The discovery of this mystery force is one that forces scientists to face the inadequacy of our present knowledge about star meteorology and its effects on space shuttles and their future human passengers. It deals with atmospheric conditions in space, modified by solar activity in terms of solar winds, cosmic rays, and electromagnetic radiation. While our knowledge regarding celestial meteorology within the heliosphere is pretty sophisticated, the discovery by Voyager 1 has raised a belief that the condition in interstellar space may be considerably limited than the earlier presumption. Knowing how these forces interact with both spacecraft and living organisms will be crucial in the future to ensure space missions are conducted safely and effectively for interstellar explorations. This would also mean far deeper implications in the search for extraterrestrial life. The most consensus among all scientists is that, apart from Earth, life can exist in some other form, either as microbial entities on other celestial bodies or as fully advanced civilizations on some other worlds. If there are forces and energies in space that we do not understand, it leads to a question of whether those undiscovered forces may have an impact on the development of life elsewhere in the universe. Might there be whole worlds supporting life forms based upon those unknown energies, the way our world depends on sunlight and Earth's magnetic field? Diving into such forces adds another layer of intricacy to the search for life beyond Earth. What if this mysterious force is more than just a challenge for science? What if it holds the key to unlocking our future in interstellar travel, perhaps even reshaping how we explore the stars? Longevity and resilience of Voyager 1. The unprecedented longevity and durability of Voyager 1 amazed the whole world because this was planned as a short-lived mission. Constructed for a very temporary life, this space probe is performing excellently after 4 decades in space, a true manifestation of ingenuity and foresight applied to its development. With a radioisotope thermoelectric converter that transforms the heat produced by plutonium-238 decay into electricity, Voyager 1 has been able to transmit vital information decades after its major mission was complete. As the spacecraft is carried deeper and deeper into space, its output power increases until it finally will not contact Earth anymore. Even in its old age, however, Voyager 1 has the potential to teach the most about the furthest points of our immediate neighborhood in space. These findings have placed scientists on an increasingly enthusiastic pace as Voyager 1 plunges deeper into opening the ways to launch more probes beyond the heliosphere into interstellar space. Currently, NASA and other spacefaring agencies are weighing plans for a next-generation interstellar expedition. Such advanced vessels might be fitted with advanced instruments capable of precision, measuring the complex forces and energies at work within interstellar space. This is because they would seal such missions by building on the milestones set by Voyager 1 and plunging further into the mystery of the cosmos. Drawing on the extraordinary experience afforded by Voyager 1, the next exploratory ships will be capable of sustaining themselves for longer periods, covering still more vast distances and giving a broader vision of the vastness of the universe. Voyager 1. Connection with quantum mechanics. The exciting fact about the Voyager 1 findings is that it has to do with quantum mechanics. Scientists theorize that this force, which was not acknowledged, that Voyager 1 encountered may be linked to space's quantum happenings. Quantum mechanics is a study into the behavior of particles on the micro level, having already brought some amazing facts to light concerning reality, showing a world operating very differently from the one people live in. A link, if it exists, between the findings of Voyager 1 and quantum phenomena might open an entirely new field of research, founding a connection between cosmology and quantum principles. In any event, it is equally possible that Voyager 1's discovery may eventually lead to the much-sought rapprochement between general relativity and quantum mechanics. These two legs of physics have for some time been at variance with each other. General relativity describes the movement of heavenly bodies. At the same time, quantum mechanics explains the dynamics of subatomic particles. Thus, the force operating in both cosmic and quantum dimensions may serve as the connecting link of these two theories, which in effect would bring man closer to formulating what is called the unified theory to explain the behaviors of the whole universe. Philosophical and cultural implications. The fantastic voyage of Voyager 1 into the unknown has resulted in discoveries that have not only shocked the scientific community, but also changed our philosophical and cultural understanding of the universe. Such findings, perhaps indicative of some force or energy that has gone undetected this far, shook the foundations of academic disciplines that stand upon the fringes of this examination. Originally designed for the study of the outer planets, Voyager 1 now leads the way in redefining humanity's place within the cosmos. As we delve deeper, the implications of such findings certainly are not limited to the scientific boundaries of the findings. Actually, they will have a far-reaching impact with regard to physics, technology, space exploration, and even the course of human civilization in general. Probably the most fundamental way in which this finding affects us is concerning scientific paradigms. Physics has been majorly dominated by two large theories for much of the 20th century. These include general relativity, that describes gravity and deals with huge celestial bodies, and quantum mechanics, governing at a subatomic level. These two frameworks have often operated independently of each other, with little intersection between them. This was until the revelation of a new force, perhaps existing in interstellar space, an acknowledgement that there may be certain unexplained parts of the universe that cannot squarely fit into either theory. This has led a few scientists lately to propose a new unified theory of physics, one that would integrate these two dominant frameworks of our times and possibly answer any new forces that Voyager 1 might have uncovered. The role of serendipity. What a great role serendipity plays in space exploration, taking into consideration the unexpected results of the NASA Voyager 1 mission. The Voyager 1 was launched in 1977 to study gas giants in our solar system, namely Jupiter and Saturn and their moons. It's the unmanned spacecraft whose creators, although optimistic, never thought would ever survive several years beyond its life expectancy, let alone enter interstellar space and continue on to make unprecedented discoveries almost 5 decades later. This turns out to be unplanned longevity that acts as a reminder of how many scientific discoveries just happen along as a result of unplanned consequences coming when unexpected. Over the years, the Voyager 1 spacecraft has turned out to be, by far and above, one of the most powerful tools of scientific investigation in space travel history. Role of data in contemporary science. The Voyager 1 is a very old space probe with technology from the 1970s. It plays an important role in modern science. Considering its distance from Earth, transmission of data is extremely slow. The signals take almost 21 hours to reach Earth after crossing billions of miles at the speed of light. But how crucial the information it returns to the Earth cannot be underestimated. All the data returned from Voyager 1 is analyzed with care, providing information that has tested a few of the current scientific theories and gave the scientists a view into the far reaches of the universe unparalleled even by the most advanced spacecraft. Though considered old-fashioned against sleek, state-of-the-art technology used in space missions today, Voyager 1 remains an enduring testament to man's ingenuity, persistence, and curiosity. Implications for future space exploration. This new force or energy that Voyager 1 has discovered in interstellar space throws a spanner into current planning for space exploration. A suggestion of this may add an element of uncertainty to the ambitious goals humanity has set for itself in the coming decades. The great competition between NASA and private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin to reach outstanding records in space travel, send humans to Mars, mine asteroids, and even colonize other celestial bodies seems clouded in mystery after this unexpected discovery. This finding is far greater than a train of speculations that go further ahead. This is a challenge to the current view of the universe and requires us to revise our thinking in terms of spacecraft design. The vessels of today are designed based on what we currently know about physics, a cosmos with known laws and forces. What if this Voyager 1 has run into something not known? There should be a paradigm change in the engineering of spacecraft, especially those that would explore beyond the heliosphere into the unfrequented areas of the galaxy. Far-reaching implications are that new propulsion systems might prove to be unreliable due to some interaction with this force, and new and unexpected forms of cosmic radiation may make new and better shielding be necessary. Challenges like these would vastly rework the timeline and logistics of interstellar travel. Scientists and futurists who have long dreamed of a human journey to other stars now have to begin to seriously confront the possibility that their theories must be revised. Yet this can be the key to the ultimate dream of man, interstellar travel. If this newly detected energy is tapped into, then a revolutionary means of propulsion would provide impetus to spacecraft across vast distances far more efficiently than what is possible today. In that respect, the findings of Voyager the 1st of May usher in mankind's first steps beyond the solar system, probably within our lifetime. The more we understand interstellar space, the more it is important to frame how that insight into interstellar space can revolutionize our search for extraterrestrial life. It is a new frontier of knowledge imposed upon us as we rethink our understanding of the universe and our place therein. Its implications are wide-ranging and press questions central to our nature and fate among the stars. But what if this discovery isn't just about space travel? What if it holds the key to finding life beyond Earth, pushing us to rethink everything we know about extraterrestrial intelligence? The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI. Aliens have been being searched for by scientists for very many years. These scientists try to develop ways of communicating with other intelligent life forms in space. According to some, the discovery of aliens will facilitate the ability to visualize signs left behind by them. However, there might be something existing in space as yet unknown to humankind that would help in communicating with aliens. Recently, something cool just happened in the world of a spaceship called Voyager 1. It just might change the mode by which, up to now, scientists have been searching for aliens. Scientists might start considering methods that could reveal new signs of life not currently observable to them. This could also open up a doorway to more information about how life started on Earth. Some scientists believe that the mix of minute particles on Earth started life. Perhaps it happened with aliens, too. Voyager 1 discovered something in space that might prove to us that space has a more fundamental role in building life than we consider it to be. It could mean there is life almost everywhere in the universe. Scientists would also have to change their concept of space and time. They would further find that space and time are related to each other, not separate entities. If Voyager 1 detects an anomaly, then that would prove that our understanding of space and time is incomplete in certain aspects. This may give us the missing keys to big mysteries about the universe. We may learn more about dark matter and dark energy, things that we still don't understand. We may learn how galaxies have formed and how stars can live and die. We may even find out what will happen with the whole universe in the future. It is not news for scientists alone. This news has existential implications for humankind. Humans have looked up at the sky for millennia in search of answers. Each new discovery rewrote how we viewed ourselves in relation to the universe. Now, Voyager 1 provided the latest way to ponder just how fantastic and mysterious the universe is. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment and tell us what you think this means for space exploration. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.